We're talking this morning about the fourth limb of the 8 limbs of yoga, pranayama. Pranayama is the control of the breath. You will notice that the word prana is in there, the control of the breath that affects the prana, the vital energy. Patanjali talks about 3 parts to the breath: an inhale, an exhale, and a retention. Now, we can hold the breath after the inhale or the exhale. In either case, that's considered a retention, a stilling of the breath. So there can be a movement in, a movement out, or there can be a stillness of the breath. Those are the 3 elements of the breath. And then he says that there are 3 places that we will pay attention, 3 characteristics that we will pay attention to. First is desha, place, an actual where. Where do we feel the breath and where do we control the breath? And we'll work with that element quite a bit today. Second is kala, which means time. How long is the breath? And we'll also work with that. And the third is sankhya. How many breaths? Number. Sankhya means number or measuring. And we will work with that element as well. The combination of those elements in support of the 3 different phases of the breath, inhale, exhale, and retention, will bring us to dirgha, which means long, and sukshma, which means subtle breath. And that's what we're aiming for, long, subtle breath. So, desha, place, we're going to be focusing, we're going to be using Ujjayi Breath, so we're going to focus deep down the pit of the throat, which is the valve for the Ujjayi. We'll also be noticing where the different phases of the breath affect the body. This will be nothing new to you. You'll notice your chest in your inhale and your belly in your exhale. And as far as the kala, the time, while we're in the asana portion of the practice, we're not going to count the actual inhale and exhale, but I would like to count 2-second pause after the inhale and the exhale each time. And when we get to the pranayama, we'll actually count all of those phases. And sankhya, I will talk about the number at the end. We'll be doing 6 repetitions, or a combination of 6 repetitions, and stay in each posture or each side of each posture. That's the sankhya. So, just a brief reminder about Ujjayi Breath. It happens deep in the throat. It's not way up in the, it's not in the back of the throat near the soft palate. It's down deeper in the pit of the throat. And the way you can feel it is if you make an ah sound, whisper that ah sound, and the constriction that's happening down deep in the throat is your Ujjayi valve. So you make the ah sound, and then you're going to close the lips and continue to make that sound. So we're bringing the attention to the valve, the location of the valve as we do the Ujjayi, and we'll feel the different parts of the body being affected by the breath in different ways. Okay, so here's our practice about pranayama. We're going to begin on all 4s, coming into position for Chakra Makasana, where we'll do 6 repetitions. Using your Ujjayi breath, being aware of where you feel the breath in the body, and taking a 2-second pause after the inhale and after the exhale. So with the lips gently closed, we'll begin with that whispered ah sound, bringing the attention to the chest as the breath expands the upper thorax. And with the exhale, we're going to engage the belly and move the hips back to the heels, being aware of the belly pulling to the spine as we move the hips back. 2-second pause. Then inhale, come up onto all 4s. Opening the chest and pause for 2. And move the hips back to the heels, feeling your belly pull up into the spine. Relax your neck and shoulders. Keep that sense of the belly pulling to the spine as you pause with the breath out for 2. And inhale, rise up onto all 4s, feeling the chest. And as you pause, it's as though the breath is still coming in. Don't close down the throat. And move back with the exhale, pulling the belly towards the spine. And hold the breath out for 2. Long, smooth breath. Inhale, moving up onto all fours. Being aware of the chest. Holding for 2. And the belly comes to the spine as you exhale and bring the hips back to the heels. Keep that hug of the navel into the spine as you hold the breath out for 2. Do that 2 more times. Being aware of the place, the throat and the chest, the time, the 2-second hold here. And move back. The number, this is repetition 5. And 1 more time. Inhale, moving forward. Awareness in the chest. Imagine the breath continuing to come in as you hold the breath. And then bring the hips back to the heels. Relax the neck and shoulders. Keep the belly hugged in as you hold the breath out for 2. And then relax the breath and sit up for a moment, preparing to make a transition up into standing. And as you're ready, we'll slowly come up into a standing position at the back of the mat. Bringing the feet parallel to each other, well balanced on the feet. Lifted through the crown of the head. Chin slightly dropped, shoulders relaxed. Gaze steady as we're about to move into Tadasana, balance position. What we're going to do is 3 repetitions, then stay for 1 breath, and then stay for 2 breaths, which essentially is, again, 6 breaths in Tadasana. Keeping the gaze steady. Inhale your Ujjayi Breath as you raise the arms and lift the heels. At the top, we're going to pause for 2. Imagine the breath still coming in. And then exhale, hug the belly in and lower the arms and the heels down. Keeping the belly hugged towards the spine. And hold the breath out for 2. Relax the shoulders. Again, inhale, lift, arms and heels, gaze steady. Feel the expansion of the chest. Hold for 2. And then back down with the exhale, feeling the abdominal engagement as the arms and the heels come down. Keep the belly pulled in as you hold the breath out for 2. Once again like that, inhale to lift. Be aware of the chest. Hold 2. Exhale to lower. Be aware of the belly. Hold 2. And now lift on your inhale. Aware of the chest. Hold 2. Now we're going to stay for 1 breath. So we stay here and exhale the belly to the spine. Hold the breath out 2. Awareness in the belly. Breathe in, staying here. Awareness in the chest. Hold 2 as though the breath is still coming in. And then lower with your exhale. Belly is hugged to the spine. Hold the breath out for 2. And 1 more time, we're lifting on inhale. And we'll stay for 2 breaths. Stay with the exhale, belly to spine. Hold the breath out for 2. And stay and inhale. Chest expanded, hold the breath in for 2. Another breath here, exhale. Hold 2. And inhale. Hold 2. And lower down with exhale. Hold 2. And relax the breath. Samastiti. As the breath relaxes, notice where in the body the attention is drawn. And we'll move into Uttanasana, forward bend, with the legs comfortably straight. We're going to do all of the repetitions in succession without bringing the arms down after each one. 3 repetitions, then we'll stay for 1 breath, and then stay for 2 breaths. Continued awareness in the placement of the breath in the body, and that hold of 2 after the inhale and the exhale. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up, feeling the chest open, and hold 2. Then draw the belly to the spine and bend forward as you exhale. Relax the upper body, hold the breath out for 2, and lift to the top on the inhale. Opening the chest as you come up, hold 2. Hug the belly, bend forward with exhale. Hold 2. And inhale, lift to the top, opening the chest as you come up. And hold 2. Once again, like that. Exhale, bend down. Keep the belly hugged up into the spine as you hold out for 2. And lift to the top on the inhale. Hold 2. And bend forward to stay for a breath. Relaxing the upper body. Hold the breath out for 2. Then stay while you inhale. Slow breath. Feel the expansion of the thorax. Hold 2. Stay while you exhale. Feeling the belly button pulling up towards the spine. Hold the breath out 2. And lift up with inhale. Last time into the forward bend. Exhale to bend down. 2 breaths here this time. Stay with the inhale. Hold 2. And exhale. Hold 2. Belly's engaged, neck and shoulders relaxed. 1 more breath there. Then inhale to the top. Hold 2. And lower the arms down. Exhale. Keep the belly drawn to the spine as you hold the breath out for 2. And then relax the breath. Samastiti. Breath flowing naturally. Body tall, comfortable, steady, relaxed. When we did the balance pose, we were doing a little back bend and opening of the chest, and then when we did the forward bend, we were accentuating a stretch of the back. We're going to do 2 more poses that show that effect up, and you'll notice that the inhale really shows itself in the back bend position, and the exhale really shows itself in the forward bend position. Let's go into Virabhadrasana. Starting by turning the right toe slightly to the outside, just a little bit. We don't want to turn the hips, just the leg. And then step the left leg forward. And be sure that you're standing on both feet. Make sure that right outside heel is down, reaching to the floor the whole time. Same pattern, 3 repetitions, then staying 1 breath, then staying 2. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up as you bend your knee. Feel your chest expand. You can open the front of the throat. Hold 2. And then exhale, lower the arms and straighten the leg. Hug the belly into the spine. Relax the shoulders. Hold 2. Again, inhale. Raise the arms and bend the knee. Feel the opening of the front of the body. As you hold, imagine the breath continuing to come in. And exhale, hug the belly in, lower the arms, straighten the leg. Keep the belly hugging to the spine as you take your little hold. And once again, inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee. Feel the opening, expansion of the chest. Rest for 2 there. And lower down with the exhale. Hugging the belly, relax the shoulders, pause 2. And now we'll stay for a breath. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee. Feel the opening of the chest, the opening of the throat and the front of the thigh. Notice what happens when you exhale and pull the belly in. There's a different sensation. Hold 2. Stay in inhale. Again, now notice the expansive feeling of the inhale. Keep that as you hold 2. And then lower the arms as you exhale. Straighten the leg. Square the hips. We're going one more time. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee, opening and lifting the chest. 2 breaths this time. Hug the belly in with exhale. And hold 2. And expand the chest with inhale. Hold 2. Another breath. Exhale. And hold 2. And inhale. Hold 2. Then lower down with exhale. Arms down, straight leg. Square the hips. Hold 2. And relax the breath. Step the left foot back to the right. Return to Samastiti. Where is the attention drawn in the body? Let's do the other side. Square the hips. Turn the left toe slightly out and step the right foot forward. Both feet well connected into the floor, reaching down through that outside left heel. Same pattern here. Inhale, raise the arms. Bend the right knee. Lift and open the chest. Hold 2. And hug the belly. Lower down, exhale, hold 2. Inhale to lift and open, awareness in the chest. Hold 2. And lower with exhale, hug the belly. Hold 2. Once again like that. Remember, in the hold, the characteristic of the previous breath cycle is dominating. Let's move in and stay for a breath. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee, lift and open the chest. Feel that openness in the chest as you hold 2. And then we'll stay and exhale. Hug the belly in. There's a change in the sense of the body as you exhale. Hold the breath out for 2. Then inhale up again. Feel the expansion. Imagine the breath continuing to come in as you hold. And then lower the arms. Straighten the leg. And one more time. 2 breaths in the posture. Inhale, raise the arms and bend the knee. Lift it and open as you hold two. Stay, exhale. Keep the belly hugged as you hold two. And stay, inhale. Lift it and open. Hold two. Another breath here. Draw the belly towards the spine as you exhale. And relax the shoulders away from the ears. Hold two. And stay while you inhale, opening the chest. Hold two. And with exhale, arms down, legs straight. Hold the breath out two. And then move the right foot back to meet the left. Align the feet, Samastiti. Relaxed breath. Attention in the body. So Virabhadrasana is a back bending posture which accentuates the lift and open. We're now going to go into Parshvottanasana, the beginning of which looks quite similar, but this is a forward bend, so you're going to have a different emphasis. Place the hands on the hips and turn the right toes out. Step the left leg forward. Left leg is staying straight or comfortably straight. If you need to bend the knee a little bit, then please do. Make sure that you're steady because there's quite a balance component to this. You may want to move your left foot a little bit wider if you feel at all unsteady here. So both legs are remaining straight unless you need to modify and bend the left leg a little bit. Chin is staying down here. We're going to move the arms out to the sides and up with the inhale, feeling the chest expand. The leg is staying straight. And hold two. Then exhale, fold down, keeping the leg straight, and bring the hands down onto the leg wherever they come. Don't reach for the floor, let your elbows bend. Hold the breath out two. And keep the leg as straight as you comfortably can as you raise the arms out and up and come to the top. Remember to keep the chin down. Hold two. Hug the belly and bend forward. Leg is comfortably straight, belly to spine. Hold the breath out for two. And lift and open. Chin down, but breastbone lifted, and hold two. And bend forward, hugging the belly to the spine with the exhale. Easy in the upper body as you hold two. Lift and open. Hold two. And we're going to go down into the forward bend and stay for a breath there. Hold down. Gaze fixed behind you so that you have steady balance. Stay for a breath in. Hold two. And a breath out. Keep the belly hugged in. Relax the shoulders. Hold two. And then we lift to the top on the inhale. Hold two. Once again, bend down with the exhale. Draw the navel into the spine. 2 breaths this time. Hold the breath out two. Then stay and inhale. And hold two. And exhale. Tension in the belly. And hold two. One more breath. And lift to the top with the inhale. And arms come out and down with the exhale. Final retention. And then bring the left foot back to the right. Relax the breath. Find your steady, comfortable balance pose. As we're relaxing the breath, that of course means to relax the Ujjayi breath. So soften the throat all the way down. Okay, let's do the other side. Steady the pelvis. Turn the left toe slightly out and step the right foot forward. Again, be sure you have both feet well on the floor. Right foot can go a bit wider. Right leg is staying straight or comfortably straight the whole time. Inhale, raise the arms out and up. The chin stays down, but the chest lifts and expands. Hold 2. Hug the belly in. Exhale, bend down, keeping the leg comfortably straight. Easy in the arms. Let your elbows be bent, so don't reach too far. Hold 2. And then inhale, arms out and up as you lift up to the top, keeping the chin down. Lift and open the chest, hold 2. And hug the belly and bend forward. Navel drawing into the spine, and keep that hug as you hold the breath out for 2. And inhale, lift and open. And hold 2. And draw the belly to the spine as you exhale and go down. Hold 2. Inhale, lift up. Hold 2. And exhale, bend down. Keep the belly drawn into the spine. Hold 2. Inhale and lift. Hold 2, then exhale, fold down. And now we'll stay. Inhale, feel the back of the ribs expand. Hold 2. And exhale, really hug the belly to the spine, relax the shoulders. Maintain that engagement as you hold 2. And lift to the top. Inhale up. And hold 2. Bend down with your exhale. Hold 2. Staying for 2 breaths now. Attention in the thorax and the back ribs as you inhale. Keep that sense of inhaling while you hold. Then exhale, hug the belly up into the spine. And keep the belly hugged up as you hold the breath out for 2. Take another breath there like that. Then use your inhale to come to the top. And exhale the arms out and down. Final retention after this exhale. And then bring the feet back together. Samastiti. Relax the breath. You may have noticed that the breath is not something that can be forced. If we try to lengthen the breath beyond what it wants to do, it rebels and gets shorter or choppy. So over the course of this practice, what we're aiming for is the breath to become longer. And you'll see the effect of this when we get to the pranayama at the end, hopefully. Okay, let's do Ardha Utkatasana. Half squat pose 6 times in repetition, in succession. No stopping, but continuing to take your 2-second hold after the inhale and the exhale. Inhale, take the arms forward and up with the chin down, feeling the expansion of the chest. Hold 2. Hug the belly as you exhale to bend the knees and fold down. Keep the belly hugged in as you hold the breath out for 2. And inhale, open your chest as you rise up to the top. Chin stays down, chest is lifted. Hold 2. And draw the belly in, bend down with your exhale. Knees comfortably bent, relax the upper body. Hold the breath out 2. And lift up with the inhale. Open chest. Hold 2. Hug the belly in, bend the knees and fold down. Belly to spine. Hold the breath out. Do 3 more repetitions on your own. Stay with that short retention, with the attention on the quality of the breath that came before it. When you're done with the final repetition, arms down the front. Breath relaxed in Samastiti. We're going to move down onto all fours. A little side note, I'm taking a sip of water. Because I'm talking, it's not actually recommended that you drink water during your own practice. It just disrupts the energy, but I'm not really doing my practice right now. I'm leading you. So I would not take a sip of water when I'm doing my own practice unless I, was having some kind of throat issue. And in that case, I would want to back off of the Ujjayi Breath. So we are going to come to all fours and go in and out of downward facing dog in the same way that we have been. 3 repetitions and staying 1 breath and then for 2. Continuing with the 2-second hold. And watching where the sensation is, where the how the breath interacts with the position. Up till now we've been doing back bends and forward bends, and so you've been really feeling the dominance of the chest versus the belly. In down dog, as I've explained before, it's an axial extension, so you're not bending forward or back, you're just lengthening. So notice that there's a little different feeling with the inhale and the exhale in this position. Inhale, feel the chest open, and hold 2. Exhale from the belly, raise your hips to the ceiling. Hold the breath out for 2. Inhale, bring the knees down to the floor, pushing the floor away. Inhale and feel the opening of the chest. And exhale, hug the belly. Push the hips up towards the ceiling. Hold 2. Inhale, knees down to the floor. And open the chest. Hold 2. Exhale, belly to spine. Raise the hips to the ceiling. Hold 2. Preparing for our stays. Inhale. Bring the knees down. Hold 2. And exhale. Push up into the downward facing dog. Hold 2. Belly to spine. Then stay here. Inhale. Feel the expansion of the thorax. And hold 2. Then stay here. Exhale. Feel the belly coming towards the spine. Hold 2. Inhale, the knees come down to the floor. Opening the chest and hold 2. And last time, up into the down dog. Staying for 2 breaths now. Belly to spine. Hold 2. Stay and inhale. Feel the whole thorax, the chest, the side, the back. Hold 2. Expanded. Exhale. Hug the belly. Feel the abdominal wall pull towards the spine and keep that in place as you hold the breath out 2. And then again, we'll stay in inhale. Imagine the breath coming in as you hold 2. Stay in exhale. Keep the belly hug to the spine as you hold out for 2. Inhale, knees down to the floor. Hold 2. We're going to briefly move into child's pose. Relax the breath for a moment. And then we're stretching all the way out onto the stomach. We're going to use a low cobra, so we'll have the arms like a cactus position, a right angle at the elbow so that your fingers are pointing to the wall straight in front of you. Your elbows are going to be down on the floor, and we'll turn the head to one side. Relax the lower body. I'm going to keep the elbows down on the floor the whole time. Keep the lower ribs down on the floor the whole time. As you inhale, float your chest and head up off of the floor. As you raise the breastbone, turn the head into the center, but keep your chin down. Hold 2. And then exhale, lower down. Turn your head the opposite direction as you bring your head back down to the floor. Feel the belly hug to the spine as you hold 2. And then inhale, raise the chest and the head. Opening the breastbone, keeping your chin down, hold 2. Feel the expansion of the chest. And then lower down as you exhale, hug the belly to the spine, turn the head the other way, hold 2. One more like that, inhale to lift. Feel the opening of the chest, hold 2. And exhale to lower, reversing the head. Feel the belly hug to the spine, hold 2, empty. And then inhale, lift. Open the chest. Hold 2, and this time we stay. Draw the navel up towards the spine with your exhale. And keep the breath out for 2. Stay and inhale. Keep drawing the breastbone forward, expanding the chest. Make sure that your gaze is down towards the floor in front of you instead of at the wall. And then exhale, lower down, reversing the head again. Hold 2. One more repetition. Inhale, raise the chest and the head. Hold 2. 2 breaths this time. Exhale, hug the belly to the spine. Hold with the breath out. Stay and inhale, opening the chest. Keep that sense of openness as you hold 2. And remain again for exhale. Feel your belly button pulling up away from the floor. Hold 2. And stay and inhale, moving the breastbone forward. Hold 2. And then exhale, lower down, reversing the head. And then hold 2. Relax. We're going to move over onto the back with the knees into the chest. Now, it was quite a lot of leg work that we did on Tuesday. If you're still feeling that and you would prefer to do Akhanasana instead of lifting the legs right now, feel free. That's very legitimate and will give you the same breathing effect, the same spinal effect. So Akhanasana is an option here. I'm going to raise the arms overhead as I lift the feet to the ceiling. It's also an option to hold the backs of the legs. We're beginning with the knees bent into the chest and the arms down to the sides. With an inhale, we'll stretch the feet up to the ceiling and reach the arms up and back to the floor behind you, or support the legs. Hold 2. And then exhale, bend the knees, lower the arms down, keep the belly hugged into the spine, and hold 2. Inhale, stretch up with the legs, reach back with the arms. Feel the expansion in the chest. Hold 2. And exhale, bend the knees, lower the arms, hug the belly in, relax the shoulders. Hold 2. Again, inhale, stretch away from the center. Expand. Hold 2. And exhale, bend the knees, lower the arms, scoop the belly into the spine. Hold 2. Now our stays. Inhale, raise the arms and the legs. Hold 2. And stay and exhale. Hug the belly. Keep the belly hugged as you hold 2. And inhale here, expanding the chest. Hold 2. Then bend the knees and lower the arms. One more time. Remember Akhanasana if this is too much for the legs. Inhale, stretch up. 2 breaths now. Exhale, hug the belly. Hold the breath out for 2. And inhale, expand the chest. Hold the breath in for 2. Another breath cycle like that. Then with the exhale, the arms come down, the knees bend. Hold 2. And then relax the breath and bring your feet down to the floor. Take a moment here with the feet on the floor, arms comfortably wide, relaxing the breath. Stretch the legs out straight onto the floor. Bring your arms down to the sides. We're preparing for Jatara, the lateral bend. We'll do this a little differently. We're going to do 6 repetitions and stay for 6 breaths. The attention on the place where you feel the breath and the holding of the 2 counts after each breath will remain in place. You'll feel the back of the body on the floor, and then keeping the back of the body on the floor, walk the feet a little to the left. In other words, don't let your right hip come up. So it's not that far that you're going. Walk both feet a little bit to the left. And then we're going to inhale and sweep the arms out and up to come up overhead. And hold 2. Hug the belly and exhale, lower the arms down to the sides. And hold 2. Inhale, sweep the arms, reaching up overhead. Hold 2. Hug the belly, exhale, and bring the arms down. Keep the belly hugging to the spine as you hold the breath out for 2. And again, inhale, arms reach up. Hold 2. Hug the belly, exhale, arms come back down. Keep the abdominal wall pulled towards the spine as you hold the breath out. 3 more sweeps. Inhale. Open, expand, stretch up. Hold 2. Exhale from the belly, arms come down. Hold 2. Again, inhale, stretch up. Hold 2. And exhale, lower arms down, belly to spine. Hold 2. Last sweep, inhale, reach up with the arms. We'll keep the arms here. Hold 2. Exhale, turn the face to the right. Pull the belly to the spine. Hold 2, and now we're staying 6 breaths like this. Inhaling. Notice the expansion. It's a bit different here because we have one side really open. Hold in that expansion. And then observe what happens as you hug the belly to the spine as you exhale. And keep the belly hugged as you take your 2 counts. Again, inhale, expanding. Hold 2. And exhale, engaging. Hold 2. Inhale, open the chest, feel your right side. Hold in that expansion. Hug the belly, exhale. And keep the belly hugged as you hold out for 2. Now 3 more breaths on your own, including the holds, please. Then as you inhale, turn the head to the center. Hold 2. And exhale, bring the arms down. And bring the feet into a comfortable neutral alignment. They can be apart from each other. Relax the breath and relax the back of the body down into the floor. Observe the feeling in the body. We have the feeling of the muscles and the tendons, the joints. That's the physical body. Then you may have some sensations that don't really feel that concrete. Sometimes like a buzzing or a humming or a vibration. That may be the effect on the energy body. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So start by bringing yourself into the center. And then keeping the back of the body evenly against the floor. Walk the feet a little bit to the right. Again, it doesn't have to be too far. Make sure your left hip is down. 6 repetitions. Inhale, expand the chest as the arms come up overhead. Hold 2. Exhale, engage the belly as the arms come back down. Keep that engagement as you hold out for 2. Inhale, sweep up, expand. Hold 2 like the breath is still coming in. Exhale, Hug the belly, arms down. Keep the belly hugged as though the breath is still going out. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, sweep up. Hold 2. Exhale, engage, sweep down. Hold 2. 3 more like that on your own. On this third one, we'll keep the arms up. After the hold, exhale and turn your head to the left. Hold 2. And begin 6 breaths of stay. See if you can count these on your own. 6 breaths, each one followed by 2 counts. Each phase of the breath followed by a 2-count hold. At the end of those 6 breaths, inhale, the head turns to center. Hold 2. Exhale, arms down. Legs comfortably centered. Relax. And we're going to bring the knees into the chest. One hand to each knee for Akhanasana. Exhaling and hugging the thighs in close, softening the shoulders. Hold the breath out for 2. Inhale, breathe into the chest, then the belly. Straighten the elbows to rocking the knees away. Hold 2. Exhale, hug. Completely empty. Soften the shoulders, the face, the feet. Hold the breath out for 2. And expand as you breathe in, rocking the knees away. Keep the shoulders easy. Hold in that expansion of the chest. Exhale and hug. 2. Inhale, expand. Hold 2. Do 3 more on your own. Continue to hold 2 after each phase of the breath. And as you're ready, you can bring the feet down on the floor and stretch out for Shavasana. Lengthening out long, legs and arms comfortably separated away from the center line of the body. Breath relaxed. After all that conscious control of the breath, now releasing it. Let the body settle into the relaxation, releasing all tension from the body. Relaxing the control of the breath. Keeping the attention on that relaxed flow of breath. Always a way to stay connected to the present moment is to notice the breath. We're going to continue to rest on the back while doing the pranayama. And we're going to do 12 Ujjayi breaths with a ratio of 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. In other words, the inhale, the hold, the exhale, the hold, all equal to each other. A little trick when we're doing an extended number of breaths in order to keep track, the Sankhya part, is that you have on each one of your finger 3 joints. So 4 times 3 is 12. You can move your thumb up and down your fingers, moving every time you get to an inhale, which will let you count the breaths. Of course, I'll also be counting, which will help. Some of you may know the spiral pattern of the finger counting. Feel free to use that if you know it. But otherwise, you can just move your thumb up 1 joint at a time each time you get to the next breath. So we're going to do the breath breathing on the back. I suggest that you may want to bend your knees so that your feet are on the floor, but if you have a strong preference to have your legs straight, feel free to do it like that. So we're allowing the body to remain very relaxed here, but start to engage with your Ujjayi breath. Feel that whispered ah deep in the throat. I'd like you to just count the breath for a moment, finding a comfortable breath where your inhale and your exhale can be the same length. I'm going to suggest you use 4, 5, or 6 second long breath. Inhale and exhale the same at 4, 5, or 6 seconds. Once you've decided on the length of the breath, we're going to add that hold after inhale and exhale. Now extending it more than 2 seconds, we're going to let it be the same length as the active portion of the breath. So if you're working with 5 counts, you're going to inhale 5, hold 5, exhale 5, and hold out for 5. And just as we did throughout the practice, during the hold, you imagine the breath continuing to come in on inhale, and you keep the belly engaged after the exhale. So this is called Samavritti, ratio even movement of the breath. And we're doing 12 repetitions, Ujjayi breath. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, all equal. Please begin. Use your fingers to count the cycles if you can do that, otherwise you'll rely on my count. Smooth breath. If it gets disturbed, drop down to a lower number. Remember not to tighten the throat as you hold the breath in after the inhale. And even though you're keeping your belly drawn to the spine on the exhale, relax into that hold. When you're done with the 12 cycles, relax the breath. If you want to stretch out long again, go ahead and do that. Let the breath flow naturally again. Draw the attention into the body and observe. Now we're going to slowly move the hands, the feet. Stretch the arms up overhead. Roll to the right side. And then come up into a comfortable seated position. Sit up on the support of a cushion or a chair. Once you find your comfortable position, close the eyes, lengthen the spine. Keep the breath relaxed. And take just a minute here to observe the natural flow of the breath in and out at the nostrils. Now throat is relaxed. We're not extending the breath, so it's not going to be a dramatic expansion or contraction. But keep the attention right at the tip of the nose. The sutras say that when we pay attention to the breath, to the inhale, to the exhale, the retention, to the place, the time, the number, breathing in a long, smooth way, long, subtle breath, that all that veils the inner illumination is cleared away. And that we become prepared to be able to focus the mind. So take a moment to consider those two fruits of pranayama. Brings us clarity and the ability to concentrate. Slowly open your eyes. So when you count all of the breaths that we did in the postures and that 12 breath pranayama, that was 108 breaths, which is an auspicious number. So I hope that you're off to an auspicious start to the day and you have a week off. I'll be back on March 1st. You have a week off from live classes. There are many past classes for you to choose, so please feel free to go back and repeat a past class or do your own practice. I hope that doing pranayama lying down gave you a new experience or insight, a possibility. If sitting up is an obstacle, you may do it lying down. We won't use the nostril technique lying on the back, but you can do a ratio like that, what we did today. So, Dirga Sukshma, finding the long, subtle breath, leading you to clarity and concentration, the ability to focus. Right. Thank you. Namaste. I'll see you March 1st. Be well. Thank you.